So, sometime next week, I'm going to go and see Venom Last Dance. And it made me think about the movies and the movie theaters in general and the experience and everything like that. And, I had to sit there and start asking myself, like, is it really worth going to the movies sometimes? Last week, or, well, not last week, like maybe a couple weeks ago, when Deadpool 3 came out. Amazing movie, loved it. If you did not check it out, I highly recommend it. But when I went there to see it, it was $18. And I'm like, as much as I love that movie, that shit was not worth $18. I don't think any movie is really worth that much. The movie experience in some ways have just went downhill over the last couple of years. There's things I like about going to the movies, the big screen, the surround sound and everything like that. But there's a lot of negative things that I generally cannot stand when I go to the movie theaters. One, again, the prices have went up. I gotta sit through 30 something minutes of commercials and previews before I even get a chance to see the movie. I spent 3 hours in change when I went to go see Deadpool 3 because I had to sit through regular commercials, regular TV commercials, on top of previews. So it takes 30 minutes before you can see the movie. And then most movies, when they're big budget like Marvel and stuff like that, are usually about 2 hours and 30 something minutes. That's a long time to be sitting your ass in a theater. Not to mention the places where you go. You always know they're dealing with assholes that are talking on their phones or just talking in general and stuff like that. That ruin the movie theater, ruin the movies in general. And don't get me started on the concessions and how much stuff costs $8 for a goddamn hot dog. Like that is insane. You take a date to go sit there and see a movie. You're spending nearly 60 something dollars between the food, tickets, and everything like that. Not to mention if you have to sit there and see something in IMAX. I remember maybe, I'll sit there and say about a month ago. Somebody in my live stream was sitting there saying that, the streaming services and stuff like that are killing the theaters. And that's simply not true. They're doing a fine job of doing it all by themselves. Because in our reality, it's like, why do I have to sit there, spend $18, 30 minutes to even see the movie, which is a lot more expensive than wait for like, what, a month and a half, give or take? Have you seen how fast some movies have coming out to a streaming service or Amazon or whatever? Why am I actually seeing some of this stuff in theaters for? So again, it just begs the question, is it really worth it to go to the theaters? Now, for right now, I'm going to sit there and say no, in a lot of senses, given what I just said. But, I mean, there's things that these theaters can definitely do to kind of bring people back into the theaters. And it sucks. I get it. Because in all reality, they make most of their money off of the concession stands and stuff like that, which explains why their prices are so goddamn high. But the experience is not what it used to be. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And so why I'm looking forward to seeing Venom, I'm kind of just like, it's kind of bittersweet in a sense, given everything that I just said and everything that you generally experience when you go to these theaters. But you let me know in the comment section, do you think that it's still worth it to actually go to the movies, or do you think it's just better to just wait for like a month and a half, give or take, until the movie just comes out, and then you just get to watch it at your own convenience, and not have to sit there and deal with people talking and waiting 30 something minutes until you actually see the goddamn movie in the first place. You let me know in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video.